Alright, let's go into this dungeon cave thing. I don't know what I'll find. Better sneak a bit though. Alright, also go crossbow. No, bow would be good. Also, heartbroken here, the Dawn God might not actually come to the PS3 now. You know, it's very annoying as well that might not even come. But mind you, the weird thing is that, you know, people would have thought, you know, okay, Dawn God obviously isn't working, but the thing is, P-Hines actually said that it's actually working on the console, so it works, you know, you can play it and stuff, but it's just got so many bugs. I don't know about you, but I would rather have Dawn God than have it and then deal with a few bugs. I mean, you know, I was there, you know, obviously, I mean, if you weren't there when Scotland Skyrim first came out, but I was there for the first, you know, first few weeks of Skyrim release on PS3, and I should know how horrible it was to play Skyrim. And the Dawn Guard DLC won't be that bad, you know, as bad as the game was when it came out. And I can't hit this damn dude! Jesus Christ, what is it with this guy not dying? So yeah, I am kind of, well, let's just say one thing. If Dawn God doesn't come out, I will be pissed off, and I will not buy an Xbox, I'll have to buy the PC version. It'd be stupid, because, you know, I mean, they could release it either way. I mean, I did send a message to P-Hines, saying, why don't you have like a trial? Oh god. No, no. Oh boy. Well, that stopped. Okay, is that still? Okay, it's not poison anymore, but still. Be careful. Quick save it as well. And so yeah, I am slightly pissed off. I'm slightly pissed off at that. But well, they are now working with Sony as well to try and bring it out, which is good. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, what better way to understand the PS3 system a little bit more for their game than to work with Sony, who made the console. Of course, I don't know if it's still going to release. They might not. Sony might not know how to fix it, but they can actually give. I mean, some people, you might not think it, but Sony can give a lot of guidance because they're the ones who know more about their console than anyone else. Of course, you know, they know things that Bethesda don't have a clue about on their console, so they could even teach them a bit more about their console, maybe, you know, alternatives and stuff like that. So hopefully, seeing as I don't know how long they've been working with Sony, hopefully there's going to be hope for Dawn Guard. I expect there will be Dawn Guard, and I highly doubt that the Half-Fire DLC will be a lot of problem, because of course it's only a tiny DLC and there isn't really much at all that could be wrong with it. If there are problems with it, then I'll be very surprised. Because it's only, all it is building houses. I mean, you know, it might, don't think I'm saying it as in like dissing the DLC or anything. Like, I'm not respecting the DLC. Like, I think it's a brilliant idea. When I saw the Game Jam, Bethesda Game Jam, if you haven't seen that, I'd recommend you check that out. As soon as I saw that, I saw the house, because what they've done is they had like a Bethesda Game Jam. I just explained if you don't know. And in the Bethesda Game Jam, what they did was they pretty much got they had a week, and what happened in that week is they put whatever they wanted. You know, oh god, well that's not done nothing to me. They got what they wanted. They told every single person at Bethesda, do what you want and put it in the game, and that was on the first week of the release. And pretty much, yeah. So some people, obviously they didn't show all the ideas, because I expect that they didn't like some. They probably just showed the best ones. So everyone got there and they started to get some ideas together. And pretty much houses were on there, and they did say that they will give some stuff away for free, which they already have, such as the magic kill cams. I'll cross that out. You know, the the horse combat, and then they've already put some stuff in Dawnguard, such as the, what's it called? I think, such as Vampire Lords. Someone actually came up with Vampire Lord, and I didn't really think much of it back then. You know, when it first came out, I didn't think much of it at all. But now it's out, of course, so I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, they have got building houses on there, and I did kind of think, oh, that would be a good idea, building a house. And also, adopting kids was on there, and I also thought, well, not as much, but I did think, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. You know, so I'm really glad that this is going to happen. That, you know, there is a DLC like that coming out, and I really look forward to that coming out. It's not expensive, of course. It's $5 apparently. I don't know how much that's in pounds, but I expect that's about £3 or £4. About £3.50. I would have thought that would be. So it's very cheap. Which is again real. You know, it's always nice to have a cheap DLC. Obviously, this one doesn't have a storyline or anything. There is no story whatsoever to this DLC. But it also involves creatures coming into your house as well, so you can obviously defend it. So you can, you know, defend your house. So it doesn't have just the houses and stuff. It's also got some nice stuff in there, including, you know, like that. You know, including the you know, including the fact that you can try and defend your home, which is all very nice. And you can also, apparently, I mean, I think this is true, you can also build a tavern and apparently more houses, so you can actually make it into a village. I expect you can kind of get people to move in, and you can also have your own butler and things like that. And it's not, well, I think it's not really a but. Oh.